What is up, guys? Welcome back. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the recruiter friend bonus to help you get EXP really fast. At the time of recording, this is the Legion pre-patch. It's not Legion yet, so the max level is level 100. It's about a week after the Legion pre-patch, so some of these things that I will talk about right now could change in the future, especially for the prices of stuff. Kind of the only thing you need to buy is probably a copy of the game. If you plan to do this by yourself without the use of a friend. And believe me, it's actually probably easier by yourself because it's a lot harder to get a friend that is going to be playing with you, while you're playing, and you're not allowed to not play together, or else your levels will be too far apart. I will explain a little bit about that as well. There are a few limitations to Recruit a Friend. First of all, if you don't know what Recruit a Friend is basically you can invite a friend to play WoW with you, and you get certain benefits, mainly EXP bonuses while you're in a party and around the same level and like together. So you have to be in a party, you have to be around the same level. I think you can't be 4 levels apart, and you have to be relatively close to each other. So I think there's you have to be just basically around each other while you're doing this. Which means that if you don't play with your friend, or play if you're using 2 accounts, if you don't play at the same time, then one of your accounts can get their levels too high and won't be able to receive the EXP bonuses anymore. So you will need to make sure that if you are doing this with a friend, that you're basically always playing at the same time, always leveling together all the way up to level 90. So this only works up to level 90. Past level 90, the recruiter friend bonus EXP no longer works. It gives you 300%. I think it adds on top, so that's like 4 times bonus. And in this video, I'm basically just going to show you guys how to set up recruiter friend. A few things you can do to play by yourself if you don't have a friend, with the use of multi-boxing. So I'm gonna just go into my warrior, and then I'm just gonna show you guys basically how I go through this. Alright, to make this thing actually work, you basically just have to go into your friends list, and then you just click this button right here. You enter a random email. You don't even have to enter your friend's email. You can just give them the link that the email sends you afterwards, and then as long as they go through that link and then go into their BattleTag account, you will be able to get the recruiter friend bonus. I'm not really going to go through in detail how to do that because there are a million guides out there, and I will include some links below. There's a really good guide on Wowhead about how to set this up. What I will be talking about is some of the things and tips and tricks you can use while you're doing this, and setting up multi-boxing if you're planning to do this by yourself. So right now I'm on my warrior over here. This is my new warrior. This is probably the only class right now that I haven't leveled at all at this point. So I will be leveling this character very soon. As you can see right now, I do have my heirlooms on my, these are the cloth heirlooms. The reason I bought these is because this way cloth fits on all characters. This way I will be able to get the 10% each piece, except for the back. So this is like 45 extra percent. I have did a little bit of testing. Basically I had one character with heirlooms and one character without, and the difference was pretty huge, which leads me to conclude that heirlooms and the recruiter friend bonus, they add together multiplicatively. So it's going to be like 400 times something. I don't know how the math works exactly. I'm not really I didn't really go into detail with that. I didn't take off a piece and then test how much EXP I get. I basically just had one character without heirlooms and one character with, and I found out that the EXP bonuses were actually really huge. Which made me believe that they do multiply with each other. So it's a lot better to do this if you have heirlooms. A really good thing about doing this on the same account. So if you want to do this by yourself without a friend, I suggest you do this on the same Battle.net account. When you go in through the recruiter friend process, it will go through an email, and basically you just click the email link and you log in on your actual real account. And then it will pop up with an option to to create a WoW 2 for you, so you can have another WoW account on your actual Battle.net account. The reason why you want to do this is because heirlooms are shared between 2 accounts. So you can actually just go in and you are able to access your heirlooms on your second account. This way you only have one set of heirlooms if you're not planning to use that second account for anything else. So that's a really good thing for for people that plan to just power level through their tunes, or maybe just level like the same type of character together. So I'm just gonna go into my second account now, and then I'm gonna show you how to set up the multi-boxing and some of the things you can do while you have 2 windows open. So this is the mage on my second account. I have 2 windows open, my warrior and my mage. The first thing you want to do right now, especially if you're leveling 2 characters of different races, is actually you need to add yourself as a friend first. If you're using 2 accounts, the thing about adding yourself as a friend is you can't add your real Battle.net ID because you can't add yourself. So you kind of have to add each character, one by one, and then invite them to a party, and then you're able to summon them to each other. This way you can just you can level together. And this is actually really convenient. This is probably a lot more convenient than you may think. Because there are a lot of things you can do using this summon friend function, but it only works for characters that are under level 89 or 89 and under. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to accept, and then now we're in the same party and we're together. You want to make sure you grab your heirlooms on your second account. So this is my second account. It actually shares all my pets, my toy boxes, my heirlooms, and all my mounts as well, so you don't have to actually go and buy another one. This is really convenient if you're planning to go through leveling, through quests, because this way you can just buy mounts at at Stormwind if you're not playing a character that isn't human. So right now we're ready. We have our gear and everything ready, and you want to go and install an add-on called Jamba. The add-on is just JMBA. I'm gonna put everything in the description below, like everything you will need to download and install, and they're all really easy to use. They're not really that complicated. So this is an add-on that actually basically it's made just for multi-boxing, and what this add-on does is it allows you to accept quests together. It allows you to auto accept summons, auto accept friend requests, because this way it's easier. You just have to go on your main screen and click invite. You don't have to tab out, go onto the other screen and click accept. It just makes things a lot easier. It's just for convenience sake. And probably the most important thing about this add-on is the follow option on this add-on. So I'm going to go through each option really fast. This way you can know how to set it up. So what you want to do is you want to set up pretty much the same options on both your accounts. You go in and then you add party, and what this does, you go into team. You just type /jamba. That's pretty much like how you call every single add-on. You just slash the name of the add-on and then it pops out. /jamba, and then you go into team. You go into your core team, and what you want to do is you want to add party. And what this does is it makes one of your accounts, one person the master and one person the minion. What this does is, like, the master is the main window that you're going to be playing on. So in this case, I'm probably going to be playing my warrior, or maybe I should play my mage since I do have the heirloom gear for casters. I probably will do a little bit more damage. So I'm going to go into my mage and I'm going to set it as master, and we are going to we don't really need to touch any of the other options. Basically just make sure your team has both your characters together, and then you want to go into the follow option. This is probably the most important. You want to auto follow after combat, and you want to turn on follow strobing. This is very good. Follow strobing basically just makes your second screen spam follow over and over and over again. This way it never stops following. It makes sure you're always following. This is really good for like when you're power leveling with 3 accounts and you you walk into the instance, your other character will follow you into the instance, and then while you're following in the instance, it will, like, after you enter the instance, it's going to automatically follow the master afterwards. So you want to turn on follow strobing, and I don't think you can touch anything else, and make sure warn if stop following is on. This way you'll know, like, oh, follow broke, and then a message will pop up and say following broke. Quest is also really useful, because what you can do is you can set your master to auto share quests to any of your other accounts. This is really good for when you're going to dungeons accepting quests. This way you can just have one character accept quests, so you don't have to like tab out and then have your second character accept quests as well. So we're gonna have master auto accept quest and auto share quest, and then auto accept any quest. Doesn't really matter. No one's gonna share you any quests except for the people of your party anyways. So auto accept any quest, and quest completion. You want to make your tune choose own reward. Yeah, basically just choose own reward, and make it automatically complete quest. I don't think this does anything. It basically means, like, if you click interact with someone, it will do the exact same thing that AutoTurnIn does. It's going to just automatically turn in the quest and then take the quest item and do whatever. So this one's also really useful, the quest tracker. You can have another quest tracker, so this way you can have this open on your main account, and then it's going to show like who has completed what. You're going to see in a moment when I accept the quests. I'm going to just show you through the basics really fast. And then merchant, I don't really use this because, like, I'm basically too lazy to just even loot while I'm leveling. It's not really worth any gold, so I basically don't loot. But what this does is you can just click interact, and it's going to automatically sell stuff to vendors and stuff. So yep, interaction, item use, trade, I don't think we need that. Combat, we don't need that either. Tune, you will need to do a few things with the requests. What you want to do is you want to auto deny duels. This is, this way it's like, it gets really annoying. You want to auto deny guild invites. This is really important, probably the most important one here, because when you're on a low account, there's just people spamming guild invites. It's just the most annoying thing ever. So you want to auto deny guild invites, and you want to auto accept summon requests. This way, if if you summon your other character, then they automatically come over. You don't have to tab out and then click accept. And that's pretty much it. If you want to do this on multiple characters, you can copy the profiles from another character, and this way you don't have to set it up every single time. So that's basically it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually share a few macros that you will need to set up. I probably should have made this I'm going to actually just change it. I'm going to make this the slave instead of the master, because I'm too lazy to set up a second time on the other account. So I'm going to make my warrior the master. And then I'm going to close this. I'm going to make my mage actually the one assisting the warrior. I'm going to play on the warrior as my main screen. So you want to have something like this. You want to have this is a command that only works if you have Jamba installed. It's jamba-follow strobeon whoever. I just basically use one macro for everyone, because this way, like, it's simple. I just have to drag it once. I don't have to set it up again. So you want to make it strobeon, and then I'm going to enter my warrior's name. I'm going to pull this out somewhere, and then I'm going to put it here. And then this is my power leveler, so I basically just made another strobe command for my power leveler. And then this is a command called strobe off, so when you click this, it no longer strobes. So I'm going to show you what strobe does. I'm strobing on my warrior, and then when I walk around, my mage is always following. And if strobe actually breaks, if strobe ever breaks, say like, it's spamming follow like crazy. If it ever breaks, if follow ever breaks and you're too far away, then like it's still spamming follow. That's what it's doing. So it says like target's too far away. So I'm gonna go over on my warrior, and then when I get close enough, it's gonna just automatically follow me again. This way is really good. If you accidentally lose follow, you can just go up and pick up your tunes really fast. without alt-tabbing and then clicking follow again, or if you have any macros like that. So wait, I don't think I have my Jamba profile set on my main account. I'm just going to copy a profile from my other account. I think my Druid has everything set up properly. And the only thing you need to do, configure every single time you copy a profile, is the team thing. So you want to add a party, and you want to make your guy the master, and then make it like auto share quests and stuff. I think it has auto share already. So I'm gonna just pick up the quest, and then fuck, it's not working. God damn it! God damn it! Do I have master auto share quest? It's buggy sometimes. If it doesn't really work, there's another add-on you can use. I'll probably include this. Like this thing works 100%. It does not fuck up. It's AutoTurnIn, and you can just set this to all quests with rewards. Since you're probably not going to be changing gear anyways, you would just take the most expensive reward and then make it quest auto sharing. Turn that on, and then I'm going to make this I think I have a macro to abandon all quests. I'm going to include this as well. This is really useful because whenever you exit a dungeon and you might have like missed a quest or something like that, it's really useful. You just click this, it abandons all your quests, and then you can go into the next dungeon fresh again. Not sure if I have the abandon quest. I don't have the abandon quest macro on my other account. I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to make a new abandon on the side. So I can use this to abandon all my quests. And then hopefully this works. So I'm going to set my quest right now. And god damn it. Alright, so I'm actually pretty retarded. This quest is unshareable. That's why it didn't work. I tried that 1,000 times. I went through every single option. I was like, I restarted my games. I was like, why isn't this working? And yeah, so for times like this, I think this is a really good way to cut into the next part of the guide, which is the use of AutoHotKey. What AutoHotKey is basically a hotkey program that allows you to make a lot of scripts for different types of things. Basically all multi-boxers use this. This is probably not, like, if this is against Blizzard's rules, then all multi-boxers are like freaking banned. But what this does is it makes it so when you click a button on your main screen, it also clicks that same exact button on your second screen. So I'm going to turn on AutoHotKey now, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to go on my main screen, and I'm going to go to this target dummy. And you know, when I click 2, it should slam, right? And then this mage is going to also target the same target dummy, and when I click 2, it should frostbolt. So I'm going to actually wait. I can't even slam because I don't have enough rage. So when I click 2, it's going to attack, and then my mage should frostbolt. I'm going to click 2, and that's what I'm doing. I'm spam clicking 2, and now I'm going to put slam here. I'm going to spam click slam, and this mage is going to just keep spamming frostbolt. You can do this in combination with some macros. I stopped clicking 2, and that's why it stopped. And then when I click 2 again, it's going to keep doing that same exact thing again. This is the basics of multi-boxing. It's the use of like Jamba and the use of AutoHotKey. You don't exactly need Jamba, but it just makes things a lot easier. So there's a script that someone already made for using AutoHotKey and multi-boxing in WoW. I'm gonna also put a link on that to the script that they made, and you can just copy that script and then install AutoHotKey and then just run that script every single time you're gonna do multi-boxing. I'm actually gonna drag my taskbar over to the screen so you can see. If you want to turn off AutoHotKey, some people just pause it. It gets buggy sometimes when you just pause it, so I mainly just like to exit it, and then I can just run that script again the next time. So I'm just going to turn off AutoHotKey. What you want to do right now is you want to you want to set it up. You want to set up a interact button. This is really useful if you want to multi-box with more than one character. So say if you want to play like 4 or 5 characters at the same time. But with 2, you might be able to get away with just alt tabbing, like tabbing out and then clicking accept quest. I personally like to just tab out and just click accept because it's just, you know, I'm too lazy to, well, not really too lazy. This is actually more effort, but I'm not used to using an interact key. You can go into your key bindings, and then you go into targeting, and then you can make an interact button. So you can go interact with target. You make this. I'll make it X. You're gonna do this on your second account as well, and then you want to go into your interface. Well, not interface. Key bindings, interact or targeting. Interact, and interact with target. I'm gonna make this X as well. And now you want to set up a macro on your second account that basically makes you target the same target as the first as your first screen. And you can put this on every single one of your attack macros. This way you're always attacking the same target if you're playing 2 like, you know, DPS classes. So I'm gonna go with assist my warrior, and then cast frostbolt. Now this account can be used, well, I mean not account, this macro can be used 2 ways. You can use this obviously to attack the same target as my warrior. You can also use this to interact and hand in quests. So let's say I just not put anything on 2. Let's say I put this frostbolt thing on 5. I don't have anything on 5. I'm gonna click this guy, the guy to accept the quest. I'm gonna abandon the quest so you can see if this is working. And then I'm gonna click the guy to hand in the quest. And I'm going to click 5. I'm gonna actually just put this over here. I'm gonna click 5, and what my other screen should do is target this guy as well. So I'm gonna click 5. Oh wait, I don't have my AutoHotKey on. My bad. Let's say I target something else, and then I'm gonna target something else as well. If I target this guy, oh, actually got a little bit too close. I'm gonna abandon it. I'm gonna click 5, and my second screen should target him as well. So, see, before it was targeting this guy, and I'm gonna hit my interact key, and then now my second screen interacted with the target and got the quest. And then now I can just go along and do whatever. You can use the interact thing to also loot. Say for example I go over and I kill this guy, and I'm looting the corpse, right? And basically I can target the corpse, make my second screen target as well, and then I click the interact button, which makes her pick up the loot, right? Alright, I have you targeted, and then I interact, and then your second screen will pick up the loot. I also forgot to turn on auto loot on this. But make sure you have everything set up before you do anything else. And that's the basics of just using the recruiter friend bonus to level up your characters. What you can do here right now is you just complete quests all the way up to level 10, and then once you get to level 10, or if you have a third account, you can start power leveling in dungeons. If not, then keep questing to level 15, and once you're level 15, you can just keep using the dungeon finder, and you can have one of your accounts queue up as like a tank or something, and then another as a DPS. So I can make my warrior a tank, and then this mage will basically just always follow me and spam frostbolt, and won't get kicked in dungeons because you're at least doing some DPS, right? So that's basically it. That's how you level up really fast with 2 accounts. I'm planning to record this warrior's like path to 90. I probably could do it tomorrow. I could basically just do it and then speed it up, and then you guys can see how fast it's actually going, and how I actually like at which level I go where, you know, to power level. This way, you guys can you know, get all your accounts to level, or not all your accounts, all your tunes to level 100 before the Legion pre-patch. I'm getting worse and worse at talking. The longer I talk, the worse I am at talking. So I'm gonna stop the video now. It's been long enough. If you stuck with me for this long, you know, hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you have a friend, an actual real life friend, so you don't have to do this, because this is, you know, it's really convenient, but it's also kind of troublesome. There's just too many things to do, and if you're not really into it, like when I first started, it was just really like it was really uncomfortable to do. But now I'm used to playing on two screens always at the same time, and I've gotten a little bit better at setting up my macros. Yeah, that's basically it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.